Hi there, I'm Katie Lynch with BroadwayWorld. We are here at Encores The Golden Apple, where we are going to see some beautiful numbers and get to know the cast here at City Center, and it's running May 10th through May 14th. You got to check it out. This is such a classic musical, and I feel like very obscure. Can you tell our audience, what is this about?
The Golden Apple is based on the Iliad and the Odyssey, as told in turn of the 20th century Washington state, which makes it sound very approachable. It's sort of a remarkable and glorious hybrid of a completely sung-through musical, but it also has this super aggressive, forward, ballsy entertainment value to it, and I think that's what makes it sort of exceptional. Also makes it incredibly difficult to do in a week and a half, but I am really, really thrilled with the product, and I think the audience will be as well.
I play Helen of Troy. And she is, stuck in her kind of layman, ordinary town and dying to have an adventure or get out or just have more than what she has, like we all do, because she thinks what else is out there has to be better than what she has at home. And then she gets to go on a little adventure.
I play Ulysses, who is a soldier. He gets sort of dragged back into this war, which is, I guess, the Trojan War, which becomes the 10-year war. And over that 10 years, he experiences, every greed, corruption, lust, everything that you can, like all the deadly virtues. Am I saying that right? I don't know.
So I'm playing Penelope, but she's been waiting for her husband to come back from the war. And when she sees him, it's such a beautiful moment, and she wants to make sure that he's here to stay because she knows that he's a roamer and he loves the big adventures.
And Circe is this kind of sexy siren in Act 2 that is kind of this temptress to Ulysses when he's going on this journey. She's going to give you power, and any things that, of course, as a human, you're like, power for what? Forever? That's great.
It got a great classic story to tell, which is the Iliad and the Odyssey, but weirdly set during the Teddy Roosevelt era in, the Pacific Northwest. But the originality of it, the boldness of it, the sort of we don't care, we're going to do it our way-ness of it is what makes it unique and what makes it a perfect encores in a way.
To bring such an old school musical to a new age audience?
I think it's important to know what came before you, what preceded you, and also to sort of lay a foundation for the next generation. So for me, this feels very comfortable, it's very familiar, but I'm also aware of the fact that there are maybe 25 people that I know who have ever even heard of this musical. So it really is introducing it to a completely new generation of theater goers. But those 25 people who do know the show, it is their favorite show of all time. The fan base is so rabid, and I am proud to say this production will help people understand why.
Golden Apple's a show we have talked about doing for 24 years, and we've always been afraid of it because it is through composed. It's 2 hours of straight music. There's not a line of dialogue spoken. It has a huge orchestra. It has a huge cast, and I think we had to grow up enough to say, all right, we're ready. We can do this. We've done other things, and we can now do this. One of the shows that we're doing that I have never seen before in my life, and So I'm like thrilled and excited.
Encores is very special because they take chances and they do productions that someone else wouldn't normally do. And Golden Apple, I actually heard, was one of these shows that subscribers had like really wanted to see.
I'm so excited. I'm actually still in college. I graduate 5 days after we close, so this is a really big deal for me.
It's an immense honor because this is music that has not been really heard live very often at all. You know, I think it's maybe been done 3 times since the 50s. So there's generations of performers who have come and gone who have never got the opportunity to do these roles and sing this music.
It's pretty overwhelming and exciting for me. I mean, I just finished a play with 6 people and you know, and to come into a 40-person cast with this lush, huge orchestra and this incredible operetta, really, it's been really thrilling.
What's your favorite part of the show?
My favorite overall part of it is that it just keeps surprising you. It goes to places that you don't expect. You think, just when you think it's getting serious, it turns into a vaudeville. Just when you think it's a vaudeville, it gets quite emotional. It just keeps carrying you into new worlds over and over and over again.
The opening of the show I share with a bunch of ladies whom I've worked with before many times in other shows. Alli, Mauzey, who was, we played opposite each other in Wicked, and Ashley Brown, who I have done a bunch of concerts and things with, and we get to be in a show together, and they're hilarious, and I love getting to kind of reconnect with them on stage in a new thing. Everybody's
Character really comes out of the orchestration, so you can hear the different types of characters through the way everyone's singing and what's beneath them. So it's really, really interesting to hear.
These ballads that I'm not in, that I get to just listen to, that are just, you just go, oh my God. First of all, where did these voices come from? And who wrote this music? It's amazing. So a lot of the stuff is that I'm not in and I just get to listen to, you know, which the audience is going to thoroughly enjoy.
Final question. What do you do on a lazy afternoon?
What's a lazy afternoon? I haven't had one in a long time.
There is never a lazy afternoon for me because I'm a mama.
I tend not to have them anymore.
What do I do on a lazy afternoon? I like to garden. Little known fact. I really do. I love to garden and I love to cook. Those are my 2 favorite things to do. So come on over on Sunday.
Netflix and chill with myself.
I have a 4-year-old girl. So I usually play with Elsa and Anna or some sort of a Barbie or My Little Pony on my lazy Sunday afternoons, which is perfect. I don't want anything more than that.
Hammock, read, book, hammock, I think.
Probably be sitting in a park with my daughter and eating ice cream with my husband.
Oh man, it definitely involves some sort of awesome cocktail. If it's a lazy one, to make it more lazy. And I probably hang out with my husband and my dog, and we watch Food Network and have an awesome cocktail. I'd say that sounds like a perfect lazy afternoon to me.